Good night. Good night. Everybody, good night. How are you doing tonight? Hey, how are you doing tonight? There is so much to say tonight. All right. Welcome back to the channel. Life with Jennifer J.M. I am your girl, Auntie Jen. Welcome to Life with Jennifer J.M. I am your girl. I am your girl. I am your girl. I am your girl, Auntie Jen. Yeah, I am your girl. Good night, sweet pea. Mr. Sweet pea, you know, today I look for one clip. Onika, good night. My dear, you're first in class, yes? You know, so I need to keep a attendance book. Hi, Gary Mosley. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah. Welcome to the channel. Boy, we have so much to talk about tonight. I'm going to open the phone line them very early. I see one clip I go around with Brogard gone up at St. Thomas. I tell the people them say PMP did shut down Goodyear tire. Hey, PMP never shut down Goodyear tire. Good night, Millicent. Good night, Gigi. What you say? You're absent. You're absent too frequently. Joshua Gabriel. Cynthia Simic, good night. Deanley, dress like, good night. Sin Cooley, let me pronounce it right. Yourself, good night. Faith in Christ, good night. Alright. My people on this live tonight, we're going to have a lively discussion over here. Anybody on this live, remember, yes, I just come on and like up the live, everybody. Like up the live, like up the live. Anybody remember what happened to the Goodyear tire place in out by St. Thomas in Jamaica? Type in for me, it locked down. Yeah, me know it locked down. I want to know if I tell the people them on the live. What was the reason? Oh, you say you don't sure. Yes, Jar, it locked down. But what did cause the lockdown? Oh, no, if you know them something, you know, it's when time people them are girl and attack all of them something and when you don't know it. You know, that's why a lot of people get trapped, you know. Can you say information? First of all, Jamaica was not the owner for Goodyear. Thank you, Estella Jackson. I don't know if I call it good. Yes. Anybody on this live, who were the owners of Goodyear tire in Jamaica? Was it the government? Good night, Joyce Mika. Oh, okay. But yourself, no. Is there any other Goodyear tire manufacturer in the world? Type in the comment if you know of any other Goodyear tire in the world. Anybody who overseas or anything, you ever say anything named Goodyear tire? Sad things wrong, say the private sector. Alright? Anybody on the line, I try pulling the say for now look. Who travel overseas or anyway. Have you seen a tire mark Goodyear tire? Alright, Linton saying Canada. Alright. Alright. The reason why I'm asking the question, you know, because then that would tell you. Sad things said no. But Linton Raddington is saying he sees Goodyear in Jamaica. Well, I'm going to read your article from the Jamaica Gleaner. Alright, Winnie. Good night, Winnie. There's some people out there where we convince, you know, Winnie. Very simple. I'm going to the archives of the Jamaica Gleaner, 26th of November 2008. I will be reading something for you tonight, so you know, so you come over here and you learn something, alright? The Goodyear Tire, Goodyear Jamaica Limited has decided to end its 4-decade run in Jamaica, saying this week it will wind up the company. One shareholder approved the move. You hear who was in it? Share what? We want to listen, my reason we don't want when I hear things and understand it. Call it good night, baby. I want you to understand. Any company that have shareholder, I want you to explain to me on this live why a company have shareholder. Let me say if any of you understand that. Why a company would have shareholders? Type in the comment. You ever hear about share company anytime? For instance, you're a person going to business. Alright. I went into a business once because I wasn't, no, not only to increase the profits, sad things may come. No, let me tell you, because you our shareholder company work. As a matter of fact, I know the paperwork to do it. So, John Mickey saying right now, not on me TV or phone, me no want. You're winning it because Joyce, you're winning it. You're winning. Alright, somebody say in California and Canada. Alright? So that's 2%. Joyce, you're winning. I'm gonna get one look at something for you and winning. You're winning up on the same side. But me can't say it like funny, you know. Me have to listen because I want to hear what I'm saying, you know. That me can't hear what I'm saying. That me can't come like how me come now for counteract anytime I tell a lie. If me don't listen, somebody are going to tell me I want to hear. Private investors. That's the right thing to say. It's not to increase the profit because you can't go into the business and it's not real. That's why it's going to wind up. That's why you have the part of it about winding up. So in the article, you have to put it's a whole heap of page. Oh my God, I should have really bring something to show you what an article look like. Memorandum of understanding. You have to have a memorandum to get it registered. So there are certain things, how much percent each directors and all of that going to have into the company. So if it come at winding up, how much you're going to invest in the company, how much you invest in the company, have to also be documented. So if they come winding up, then everybody know how the shares will share. I think maybe you never understand that anyway. Me, if I tell you, me I listen you. don't make me have to laugh so early, like, you know. But anyway, let me read the article for you so you have a better understanding. Because I'm going to go around and tell people all these things, right? This thing just mess up my archives, alright. The move come 11 years after the company stopped making tire air at its plant in St. Thomas. So listen, before it closed down, my people, when you go, I'm going to make a video on it too, you know. When you go back and listen what happened. Before they actually closed down, 11 years, no tire wasn't making in Jamaica by Goodyear. The company stopped making tire air in its plant in St. Thomas, choosing instead to import from connected operation for sale. For sale, Janet McIntosh, good evening. Peace, love, justice for all. I love, this not my natural hair, a wig me have on. I, Stephen, good night. Everybody on this live tonight, I want you to pay attention and listen to what Auntie Jen is telling you. PMP did not shut down Goodyear tire factory out of St. Thomas. It is not true. And the Prime Minister of Jamaica should never be going around and telling people that PMP locked down the Goodyear tire factory. Everton faces Simon, Simeon, Israel, good night. They have to make a profit for the investors. If they said the thing were locked down under the PMP, when the PMP was in government, I could have seen with that, you know. But to go and tell the people say the PMP locked down the factory, to tell the people them of Jamaica that PMP locked down Goodyear factory. See the archives of the Jamaica Gleaner, your people. You're not going to read it. It was investors. Let me read it again. The shareholder, let me read it again. I want to read this again for you to hear the truth. The archives of the Jamaica Gleaner. Let me make sure I tell you the date. The 26th of November, 2008. People are going to listen to them call it. People are going to listen because when they go to the people, they will never read. Young people to when they never know or even think, I said, let me go do my research. And they know so they can walk around and manipulate your mind. That's the type of tactics they've been using for years. And they just believe that the same type of tactics can work all the time. So they keep using it. So let me read it for you now. I'm going to hear if a PMP locked down the place. So Goodyear Jamaica Limited has decided to end its 4-year run in Jamaica. 4-decade run in Jamaica, saying this week it will wind up the company once shareholders approve the move. The move come 11 years after the company stopped making tire air at its plant in St. Thomas, choosing instead to import connected operation from resale. The vote is set for December 19 at an extraordinary meeting in Kingston. Shareholders will be asked to approve the Anura, J.R. Tilakal, and the Audley Gardner of the, I can't call them a name, as joint liquidator at a fee of 1.5 million plus cost charge and expensive. 2007 fire. Goodyear Jamaica has been struggling to regain its footing following a January 2007 fire that erased all its inventory. I want you to listen to me. Listen to me. Hold on there. I want everyone to jot it down. I say I have to come here tonight, you know, and make the people that know when I hear the clip, when I hear the man I TikTok me see it panting, I think on Michelle Charles' page. Was scrolling and I saw him talking. Some people around him and me say, you know, I can listen what I say. And this is what I heard the Prime Minister of Jamaica telling the people that PMP government lock down Goodyear and make a lot of people never have no work. And my people, good night, Hyacinth Thompson. Most of them. Thank you, Hyacinth. Thank you, Hyacinth. And when I heard, I said, no man, me have to come and share this with the people, don't give people that nothing. You know, say I like this man, I tell. Then all you know why we believe this man that the IC a tell lie for him. When him a walk around and tell lie. Let me finish read the article. It's right there. It's not my word. So 2007, Air Jamaica has been struggling to regain its footing following a January 2007 fire that erased its inventory. The equity in the company is now valued at $467.9 million, down from $471 million at December 2007. Its stock market value as of Tuesday was $178.2 million, or 3 per shareholder. Or 3 million per shareholder. That's what it means. The stock was trading at $4 and above a month ago. The fire actually gutted the warehouse of the tire company, sole distributor agent at the time, Tire Sales and Service Limited, a company owned by Neil and Massey Holding of Trinidad. And while Goodyear has since contracted a new partner, the interruption of business and formulation of its distributor network had taken every toll on its bottom line. Me say Jamaican. What a mercy. Let me finish reading the article for now. Losses, however, were down to $2.98 million in the 9-month period to September 2008, compared to the $9.2 million deficit in the comparative 2007 period, the third quarter contributing $3.9 million to the slump in each of the two periods. Goodyear General Manager Stephen Miller, citing disclosure, Rule was unwilling to offer much detail on the winding up of the company, whose main role has been marketing and oversighting of the regional market. At the extraordinary general meeting, shareholder will vote on a resolution to liquidate Goodyear Jamaica assets, said Stephen Miller, General Manager of Goodyear Jamaica Limited. Once the requisite number of percentage of shareholder vote in favor of liquidation, the business of the company changes and the liquidator is named, who will collect all money owed to the company and pay off all debt owed by the company and distribute the remainder to the shareholder. Goodyear assets total $686 million at September 30, down from $806 million, while liabilities amounted to $218 million. Fixed assets were valued at $9.4 million, intangible at $10.8 million, and retirement benefit at $78.4 million. The company balance sheet was mostly heavily weighed in liquid assets of $587.8 billion, for which no breakout was provided in the unaudited 9-month account. So let me tell you now, the bottom line. When people come out, I don't want to say people are spread fake news or false news. Good night, Paulette Swaby. Carol Hewitt. When I hear these things, and because I know it's lying of people, I have to come and point it out, you know. I would really love to have a sit with the Prime Minister of Jamaica and make him really say if he's going to sit down for me and tell me, say, PMP lockdown Goodyear tire factory. Do you see what I'm saying here, my people? Is the Gleaner lie or the Prime Minister lie? Type in the comment. Because he can't sue me today. He can't send me no lawsuit because the archives of the Jamaica Gleaner is here. And those who know that PMP did not shut down the Goodyear tire. And it is not right for the Prime Minister going out at St. Thomas going to tell the people them say a PMP shut it down and make them last them job. And them are going to repair and build it back. Remember, you know, it's 4 decades, mean 40 years. And if it's 2008, it wind up. Go back 40 years and see how long Goodyear was there. Those were the days when Jamaica economy was booming with factories, textile factory, garment factory, all kind of factories. You hear what this archive said? The US, that they were winding up for what? 4 Jamaican dollar. For 1 Jamaican dollar. No, the value of the US would be 4 Jamaican dollar. So 1 US dollar was $4 Jamaican dollar. The company was winding up with. Eh? And come out with the decent and come now want to fool the Jamaica people. To tell the Jamaica. I'm not waiting to say the PMP now rebut this, you know. I'm waiting to say if the PMP now going to put out a statement on it, you know. If they don't listen, then if you follow this man and listen when he might tell, because oh no, I go try, if you don't listen to enemy with them, the device where them a plan for you, oh you go overpower them. Peace and love for all people, always a chat. What do you mean by that? That's why God make a world and make a world away young one time and make some old and some young, that it have a balance. So like you, when I know nothing of me, no, me remember good enough. As old as maybe me have no Alzheimer. So me remember good enough and know say never the PMP did lock down the tire factory. So as me hear him I say me know a lie. As me hear him talk me know a lie. So that's why God make the world like this. Some young, some old, and different ages, and different species, different color. And some of we tell truth and some of we tell lie. And I'm here to talk about them. And so understand, I love all people because all people are going to talk the truth. And I want to use psychology to manipulate the minds of people. You can't tell about all people always a chat. PMP did not lock down Goodyear tire. Lie. It's a lie. Exactly. Israel. My people pray because lack of knowledge. Linton, Raffington. Now, I'm going to show you something because I watch a clip today, but Ian Yales put music in the background, so I won't play it. But I'm going to tell you what he must say. In the promise of the airport, the international airport that the Prime Minister said I'm going to build on a Negril. From last night, I talked about it that I dismiss every lie and every plan and every plot of the lying lips. Ian Yales says, Jamaica did have an airline called, now for you maybe too young to not remember that. But Jamaica did own plane named Air Jamaica. And it reached a stage where the government could not keep up with the operation of Air Jamaica. One at a time they did give it to Bud Stewart to operate it. And it still never functioned the way I'm want. I saying. I'm gonna you can't tell foolishness. We're glad for all people I want it with me when I grow up, old people me love work, and them have wisdom and knowledge, and them me love listen to. And we have to sell Air Jamaica. Air Jamaica was sold and signed for by Bruce Golding, and I'm going to pull up the archives and look if I lie me I tell. So they sell it because it never had profit. So they say, alright, make them sell the airlines, and that's the plane away saying the Caribbean airline now. They are the one who purchased the fleet of the Air Jamaica and give them name Caribbean airline. They are, I don't know if I see them plane and they put in some new plane now, but they are the one who buy Air Jamaica. So we couldn't run the airline, right? We have Sangster International Airport. And right now, the airport is privatized because we can't manage for run it. Likewise, Norman Manley International Airport. So if the government are going to build a new airport, international airport now, Negril, how them are, if they couldn't run the two where we have now, how we are going to run one next one when we couldn't run where we have? And explain it to me for the live. Explain it to me over here. We couldn't run the two airport where we have right now. Not even, I don't think we even run the little one out of Marcus Garvey Drive named Tinsupen. With the two little light plane they will line up there. We can't run this one either. So we privatize them out. But you know, you privatize out what we have, but we couldn't try to manage it. We don't manage it. But you're going to build another one now. Then who you're going to get for privatize it out to again? And then I said, me a madness ago. Oh, no. I don't want to laugh over here tonight. No, hold on there. Somebody will lose one screw. Somebody will lose a screw, you know. And I know say somebody will lose a screw. Somebody will lose a screw, man. Somebody will lose a screw. Colleen Richards, good night. Thank you for loving me fight on Air Jamaica in the 90s, and I am old. Chris, you know what me I talk about. But they love to travel from Air Jamaica to because I tell you out of all of them, and then sit there make them mash up. Then give it too much food, champagne you get from Air Jamaica. Sad things wrong, listen to me. Me not come here for make no fairy tale story, you know. Me come here for present the truth. Me hear the man tell the people they say a PMP lockdown, they go there, me say Jesus Christ. And people go sit down and believe, you know. Not a airport now, Bill. Not a airport now, Bill. No airport now, Bill, no way. I said when he go a Trelawney, a Clarkstown, go tell them, say I'm going to turn Clarkstown in a city. And he go over Portmore last week, Sunday. A Sunday last week or Sunday gone? I never remember. And he going to turn Portmore like Miami. I said since week already upon the live. I say you're trying to bother with it, you left Portmore just as how it is. And no bother turning like a Miami. Because it depends on which part of Miami you want to turn it to because you're not going to know. Me say, my people, me going to open the phone line and make somebody else will have knowledge of it. I don't want to sit down here, me want to talk and make it sound like say, because me support certain party why me come and talk like this. Me want somebody will have an understanding and know about good air tire factory out of St. Thomas. When you talk, the fire did all take place, you know. Fire did burn the place. Fire did burn the place too, you know. Some of the people did go burn it down. And you know, me not have a song, the liter burn. Oh my God. Caribbean airline purchased Air Jamaica in 2011, making it the largest carrier in the Caribbean. The Jamaican government previously owed Air Jamaica but sold it to Caribbean Airlines. Well, I'm glad somebody's here understanding what I'm saying. I don't tell lie over here. So Caribbean Airline is the remnant of Air Jamaica that our government sold. And I want somebody on this live to tell me which Prime Minister signed off my Air Jamaica and sold it to Caribbean Airline. I am not telling anyone. I want you all to type it in the comment. Alright, somebody is calling. Hello?
Good night, Auntie Jane, and good night to everyone here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hello?
Hello, I'm hearing you loud and
Listen, the biggest mistake the government did at that day is to give Bush Stewart the Air Jamaica to run. And that's all I got to say on that.
Yeah.
Now, the Prime Minister lie 6 days a week, and the 7th day in lie 2 days. In lie and twice a day on a Sunday. The man do not know the truth. He wake up and say to himself, what lie shall I tell today? He don't know the right from wrong. And talking about old people know the corner of how to sweep, know the corner of knowledge of what's going on.
Yes.
But as you said, the PNP should really talk about this.
Yes.
Andrew is a born liar. The man lies so bad that I don't even want to see. If I could see this man in front of me, and he's gonna give me money, I would tell it to him. I would tell him take the money and burn it up, because you give me the money, something gonna happen to me.
Yeah.
The man too lie. Mighty God, why is he lying? The people have decided to pull out of Jamaica because again they wasn't making the money.
Yeah, the production
and if they could take good year to another country that the workforce was cheaper, they would. My God, man, stop telling lie, Andrew, man. Honestly, I would like to ask his mother. Did Andrew ever tell you anything that is true? He born liar. Why does he want to do that? No wonder Nigel Clark won't left him. Huh? Nigel Clark, I can't stand you. Even the look of you, I can't stand.
Wow.
Huh?
No man, he might get from bad to worse now with the lie, man.
You know, it's not that because the others that's backing him, because they cannot afford to for their secret to come out, like Warmilton. Look where he's running, where he run. Look at the road. I see video of the road where he mighty God.
Yeah,
no one they said no one gonna spend his money. Not even he spend his money to help the people fix the road. Down there is like, oh, can anyone drive down there?
Yeah, you know, one nice housing scheme too, you know.
Yes, you can. Some of the oldest you can use it as a swimming pool or go fishing.
Yeah.
You will get some good snapper down in some of the holes.
So true.
Mighty God. They all thief the people money. The barrel money, the sea money, and the charity money. The charity money. Imagine people send money to help the Jamaican poor, and the man use it.
True, man.
They send money to help with the C word, the C,
yeah.
People who are suffering, and they use it. The hurricane money, barrel money, they use it. Andrew, a lot of tears. When you're going to close your eye, you're going to see hundreds of Jamaican babies and old people coming around you to beat you.
Yeah.
You know, you mighty God, man, you make even this country now talking about him. They don't even want to hear his name. Huh? Jamaican in this country here is crying to know that their country is like that.
True, man.
Hmm? want to work to send back money to build up their little home. And their home are taken away from them, the land's taken away. They go in the to see who pay their taxes. And if you miss a couple of years, they take it and tax, they take it away from you. So want all Jamaican, quick, go and pay up your tax, quick. Go and because Andrew got somebody in there looking at all the books who pay up their tax to hold on to your land. Huh. I tell you, I have a friend over here, and she 1 year she didn't pay, and they want to take her land. She have to send the money quick, and her sister have to sit down 6 hours at the tax office. She not leaving.
Yeah.
They didn't want her to pay the tax, and she ended up paying it, and she got all her receipt. In Hanover, they want to take her land away from her. 1 year tax missing. 1 year. That man, listen, that man. You know the devil refused him. The devil said, you lie, you too lie, you lie more than me, boy.
Oh.
Huh?
Good evening, Faye.
Oh, I don't like Anyway, you have a good night and a blessed night, and have a lovely Sunday. Okay, darling?
Thank you,
love you. You're looking beautiful tonight.
Thank you.
Okay?
Thank you.
Yes.
Faye Williams, good night. Michael Napier, Odlin Peter. Welcome to that. Pyro, Prime, Letia, good night. Delano. Vivette Williams, Joanne, greetings all. I'm going to play a little clip from what he was, but I'm not sure if this one is it, but let me get it on here.
Because I know is to build a proper road through sectors. And you can all be witness to that the government is laying down a proper road. No other government has undertaken that level of investment. I know it has not been as convenient as we would like. It has been disruptive in many ways. And even now, as we are building the road, there are still sections of the road that are incomplete. There are still areas that we have completed that we have had to give up. But when it is done, you will have the best road of anywhere in life. You will have reliable water supply. You will have better internet. And you need better facilities for electricity to go to areas that didn't have it before. But the most important thing that we have done, aside from the road, is that we are building the urban center. Where you are just a few miles away from it. That urban center will become the center of economic activity. As I look at this thing, I see a lot of young people. Some of them are just about to graduate from high school. Before that urban center, where would they go for jobs? They would have to go to Kingston. Now we are bringing the economic activities right here in the center of your parish. Because I know that you have some ignorant thinking people who look on the road, who look on the development that is going on in the Morante Urban Center, who hear about the reverse tax that we are giving, who hear about all the good things that we are doing, and then they will tell you that can't be. How that benefit me? And that, my friends, is the thinking that has kept us economically oppressed for decades. Because it's not now the market that. The market started in the 80s, the market started in the 90s, the market started in the early 2000s. And they have never made the connection that the only way that the circumstances for communities like Church Farm and other such communities is going to change is when the government has enough revenues that they can back up their promise with action. You have a lot of sweet-talking politicians, you know. Some of them have British accents and so forth. But what they don't have is the ability to put action behind their words. And it is only one politician in the last 30 years that has been able to put action behind words. So all the years of that, and a squad and a argue, and a vex up, is one politician that can say, we build the road coming into St. Thomas, going through St. Thomas into Portland. Many promises have been made about St. Thomas. One bill, BPO Center, and the 25 acres where the old Woodier factory was, and that's one worker was ever put in there. How would the city would pay mortgage for it? Not one worker. So when people talking all the nonsense and the ignorant talk, it's no time that to tell them what the real deal is. We must not allow ignorance to make us make the wrong decision again and set us back 30 years. Progress is being made. Progress that is sustainable. Progress that is resilient. And progress that is fair and equitable. Jamaica has never been in this place. And I say to you, the people of Church One, ensure that your progress and your prosperity is secured and is continued. Ensure that the Jamaica Labour Party is the party that is leading you to achieve your dreams. God bless you.
Let me see if I can find another clip.
So I'm standing in the riverbed of the Montego River, and behind me is a very impressive structure.
I try to find it. Let me pause this.
30 meters high. The span of the...
So find back a clip. Dean Lee, just like Andrew want more. Andrew, you are the one who put Jamaica in the mess. Now that road, we need for the PMP need to come out and talk about that road too. Andrew, you are not the blueprint for that road that you're telling the people about. It wasn't your initiative. It wasn't you who put the draft out there. It wasn't you who do that. It was Portia Simpson Miller. I will give you credit to come and continue on the project, but the project was laid out by Mama P. Anybody on this live, am I talking the truth? Type in the comment. Type in the comment whose idea or who did left the blueprint for the road. And I just sit down and craft it in my mind and say, you know, sir, we want a road for go, a highway for go straight to Portland. Huh? I never had your idea. I never had your idea. That's why when someone come here and talk about road, me ask them to come, I never, me say not take all credit for the Montego Bay, for the children hospital, you know. I never found the idea, you know. I don't want to sit down like our mama people sit down and say, well, you know, we need another children hospital in the West. Since everybody have to travel all the way up to town, the children hospital, make we have one for the western end. And I found the idea, you know. When I come and brag and boast about it, you know. May I open up back the phone lines. Where the line there now? Come I want to hear him have to say it tonight. But before he come, let me see if I can run through some of the comments them before they get from me quickly. Let me see. 20,000 now they say 20,000 can buy Michael Mason. So if I stop it. No, Michael, you have to understand, you have to listen. Michael, I know you're winning. I know you're winning again. I don't love for hear, but we can't do that. Oh, we are gonna know what the man say. Oh, we are gonna know if we tell the people them say never true that a PMP shut down the good air tire. How we are gonna know? How we are gonna know? How we are, if we not listen? Me not say, yeah, listen for graph where I say. Yeah, listen for ear where I say, because you know any statement at all he make, he might tell a lie in it. And you want to make sure you identify the lie. But you know, sister, no fanfare that did it. Remember one time anyway, go one bag of crowd back at him, not a bag of crowd now run follow him. So it's a clear warning. We see where one of the Dana this poll came out, 58.8% of Jamaicans says the country is going in the wrong direction. Let me pull it up here for you. Let me pull it up and show you. So you know say I'm me, I tell lie. It's not me say so. It's not me say it, so nobody not come say I'm me say it. It's not me say it. Auntie Bramwell getting mad for true. He will go to the meet the people at Privy Council. Rattigan send the document to them and he is to meet with them. Oh, that's very good. Okay. I never knew you could do that. Alright. Things are turning up and now I turn my volume down. Don't want to so that look no. It look like me I forgot stop calling my name, boy. For my people they're not easy. Oh yeah, let me find the clip with Ralston Iman. When somebody send it to me. I saw it, you know, but I never but I might find it and play it for you. Listen to it.
Us at Moortown.
Alright, it's playing. So here. Yeah, it takes so long for play.
Because the country is just not generating enough foreign exchange.
No, hold on. I want to play it from the beginning and I want to play it in the middle. Sometimes you just chip you pass it too fast. I want to hear it clear.
We're not trying to accommodate them.
Nobody even the midnight. I said to you the day. Why them don't have it in the day? Why them don't have a day party? Somebody
We do have day party in the summer because I do the jerk festival and my jerk festival run from 9 o'clock until 7 o'clock.
right.
So we do have the event.
Yeah, but you are in Portland. Me talk about the issue of Manchester, which is, as I said, when you talk about the murders in Kingston, we are kind of used to a certain level and certain areas of activity, right? Now you gonna quiet Manchester, be a whole people a hardware store. What them call it?
I am not backing
The place for the newlywed and nearly dead?
No, can't deal with people.
No, I said them call the place. So,
60 minutes. Well, listen to him talk with listen to this.
And these are some of the reasons why we are putting forward entertainment zone.
yeah, but
Right.
all that foolishness. When talk about, and this is what I do, you know. There was talk about entertainment zones when Damian Crawford was our junior minister in the Ministry of Tourism and Entertainment. And here we are,
But
nearly 20 years later, we do have
no, it's not nearly 20 years later, let's be accurate. It's 8 years later. let's be accurate. It's 8 years, or call it 9 years later.
No, but we are talking about this from 2012.
But nobody followed up on what Damien was implementing.
Right, but they're still talking about it.
We've been out of power since that time.
Yeah, but there was
we are saying that as soon as we get back into power, those entertainment zones are going to become a reality.
Morning. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the ways of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law do we meditate day and night. For we shall be like trees planted by the rivers of water, that bringeth forth our fruit in our season. Our leaves shall not wither, and whatsoever we do it shall prosper. Welcome to Portland Spice TV. Welcome to East Portland Facebook. Colin Anthony at Facebook. And we have to change our East Portland name there. The fact that we are no longer the candidate, that Facebook name will be changed, and we go back to the fellowship division. Morning to all the people who are on the platform early. This morning we're going to be having Ralston Hyman. As I said, Ralston Hyman is going to be on this morning, and we're going to bring him on at about 10 minutes after 9 o'clock, because we have a packed program this morning. We're going to be talking to the Colonel Sterling of the Moortown Marine effect for the country.
Because every time you intervene in the foreign exchange markets, you waste US currency, and then the dollar goes back to the same level or drops even further. So it's a counterproductive, a wasteful exercise in futility and stupidity. What you need to do is to concentrate on production and exports and production for import substitution, because those are the things that are driving down the value of the dollar. The government is not focused on production. The plan is to now tell us that the economy flatlined during the second quarter, April to June, 0.1%. Clark's growth record is very bad.
No.
Exports continue to decline back to back for 5 straight months.
All right, so we can understand export declining as well, because what happened to our agriculture base?
Long time Jamaica export.
Is that back to where the production used to be before
burial?
All right.
The ANC market. There are people that come and change everything.
I don't want to get emotional about this, because this is very bad and people don't understand. So you spend 90 million US dollars making US dollars available.
The intervention over the last 2 months is more than $200 million.
200 million US
over the last 2 months.
What that do to the debt? What that do to our debt? Because where we get that money from?
Well, that is from the net international reserve. So some of those money are the monies that flowed from the tourism sector, flowed from mainly remittances. So now that the remittances are declining and the exports are declining, that is why you are seeing this massive pressure on the dollar. So for example, when they did the first intervention, they pumped 30 million in the market. But the market wanted 76.5 million, and that is why they went back again and pumped another 30 million. And that is why they went back again and pumped another 30 million, because we are in Christmas season now, and everybody is importing.
But hold on, if it needed 76 million, why you never just pump that one time instead of go 90 million over 3 times?
Well, you have to ask the governor of the Bank of Jamaica and his team about that.
Ralston, there is no production happening.
No.
Beryl destroyed the agricultural sector. The minister said it is about $10 billion worth of damage. Have they pumped that $10 billion back in agriculture yet?
No.
When they said they're going to do
that? One bag of fertilizer.
And then there's also the problem.
One bag in a bag.
Apart from the damage to crops and everything, there's also the problem with the rural road network, which is already bad. So if you talk to people like Norman Gunn, the managing director of the Mavis Bank Coffee Factory, you know, coffee is one of our biggest exports. Right. They tell you that the road is in a devastating state, and it is leading to an increase in production cost. They can't get to the farmers to get the coffee. The farmers can't move around. Right now, the people in Agligap, which is one of the farming districts in terms of coffee, they say they can't leave their houses to go to the supermarket or to go to town to buy things because the road mash up.
So how are they getting all the coffee?
That's the point I'm making. Yeah. So he's saying it is difficult to get out the coffee in terms of the maintenance of the vehicles. So the cost of producing coffee is going up, and the Japanese end is declining. So the Japanese are reluctant to pay more or to buy more coffee.
Don't carry me too
So
far
those are
yet.
the things that we're talking about, yeah?
Don't carry me too far yet, Ralston. I want to come back to the agriculture sector.
Mm-hmm.
Where
The coffee is a very big part of agriculture.
yeah, man. But where I want to zeroing on is the fact that $10 billion worth of damage. How much has the government put back in there so far?
Preliminarily, it's about $3 billion, and the farmers are saying their assistance is there. So they're giving them little fertilizer here, little fertilizer there, little this, that there, little that there, yeah. And the road network is extremely important because people have to move the thing from point A to point B.
Tell me
from the
crazy.
farm to the market.
Tell me something crazy. Wouldn't it make sense to pump the $10 billion as quick as possible
into the
back in agriculture,
yeah.
so we can get production up and get the agriculture sector back to where it ought to be?
That is if you had a government to understand economics and production. What Nigel Clark is doing, giving away $11.45 billion to win election rather than pump it into production.
Yeah, that. I'll give my
So
money
that's
for
where I
win
was
election.
coming.
Listen to this.
Simple.
That $11 billion, wouldn't it be better spent pumping into agriculture, getting the sector back up, getting farmers excited
of course
and ready?
Yep.
So, is it, Ralston, that the government takes $11 billion in a loan of taxpayers' money, give it away, that you're not going to get no production from it, and still leave agriculture to suffer?
That's what they did, and that's what they're doing, and that is going to lead to more
When I
imports
hear
and
that,
more
people,
slide in the
when I
value of the dollar
listen,
because
when I
people are
listen,
taking
what going?
20 grand and buy a wig or buy some imported goods and then something, leading to more pressure on the dollar. That's why I'm telling them don't know anything about economics.
So,
Don't say that without apology.
So they never said that they're going to run with it, but it look like they're running with it.
No, they're flying with it, not running with it, flying.
$11 billion.
When them say Omar say run with it, is a bridge them their billion. Which has value for the country.
Plus Highway 2000, I think, was a part of it.
Precisely. That's the point I'm making. They are spending the money on consumption. They are flying with it. Remember the airport money them are used to do that. So I fly them, I fly with it.
Ralston, I still staying with production for now.
Yeah, because economics is fundamentally about production. Economics is not fundamentally about collecting taxes and paying down debt. Economics is about production and distribution and creating employment. That is what economists do. Bookkeepers talk about paying down debt.
No.
The Clark is a bookkeeper.
My bookkeeper
No,
for
Ralston.
bookkeeper and bit.
Is there any country
Yeah,
around
for all
the world
debt and borrow back
that you could
for
point
higher
us
money?
to that has used this model to recover and grow by over 3%?
No, you can't. And that is why you look at the numbers and see the economy is declining. We're now at stall speed and our car shut down. The next thing that happens is that it's drop over the precipice.
No, man. Is the plane going to drop? Got the plane climb and it's stall now.
Precisely. That's the point I'm making.
It need petrol, more rev to go forward.
The petrol is production. Production. You can't grow without producing. Simple. That's ABC, that 101 economics. That.
But I'm not suggesting for any minute, people, that we could produce in agriculture enough to turn around the economy. But we could produce to stop buying some of the things we are importing.
Yeah, true. So enough of things that we are importing. Jamaica should have never imported.
For the first 5 months
Jamaica should not import some of the things.
Yeah, we could be producing more to reduce the food import bill. We could be producing more energy to reduce the energy bill because that is one of the biggest bills. We could be producing more and doing research and development to reduce the amount of imported capital, raw materials that we are using in the production process. We could be producing more so that we can export more cocoa, $7,500 per metric ton globally. If we're producing that, we'll be making money.
That cocoa.
We could be producing more in money. As the manufacturers tell you. Them could be producing more if they were getting more inputs from the agricultural sector, because one of our basic imports, exports, agro-processing, all those things. So the fact that agriculture is down is crippling the economy because a lot of the things that we export are agricultural based. We could be reducing the amount of killing taking place in the rural areas if we had demand them are dealing with sophisticated agriculture rather than dealing with scamming. So that would also reduce the amount of money that we have to spend on security.
So the bridge, the road we're building, the Montego Bay perimeter road. I see the Prime Minister making big out of it. I see he's out there saying that we're going to build a new airport in
Rubbish, I am
Negril.
rubbish, promise. So why you deal with the thing them now? So it's like I tell your wife, say, yo, baby, the next year never do this, never but I say, yo, pick them on some food right now, toilet to and fix that also and pay. But I tell them about the future, more I hear about now, because you know deal with the thing them now. How you deal with future things? Them things are just conduct.
Give us a little bit of a prediction going forward, Ralston.
I got
The
people
next
when I
quarter
listen, listen to
and
them
the first quarter.
The
nonsense.
next quarter, the economy will decline. The economy is going to tell them on 0.1% for this quarter, 0.8% for the first 6 months of this year. Barbados grew by 4.4% for the first 6 months of this year, with a debt to GDP ratio of 115%. Jamaica crawled by 0.8% for the first 6 months, 0.1% for the last 3 months. The next thing is decline.
How many bad information have we gotten from this government? They told us that the travel advisory on Jamaica by the United States would not affect Jamaica tourism income. We now heard Nigel Clark in the supplementary saying that it did affect Jamaica.
Right. Yeah, misleading information. Then I tell you why Prime Minister Brogan was telling people that the dollar stable. The dollar dropped to $159.48.
While he was saying that it was stable.
While he was saying that the very minute that he was saying that was what was happening.
I
So
want
there
one
was
then
a
if him
lot
no
of
say that I move on me no say that I move on. And the Prime Minister never know that.
Because them see the results are play out. Remember to talk about the economy. That's why they switch to FinSac now, because them now have the economic record to talk on. So they FinSac now.
They post the FinSac archive to try and muddy the water.
Yeah, man.
Let's go there.
Yeah, man.
FinSac archive, Ralston. It make any sense?
No, it don't make any sense because I'm sure $150 million. All the shot was
Hold on. That $150 million.
All the money that people in their place. Waste money them in the people.
I started in 2007.
They started in 2009.
All right. The question I want to ask you before I go any further. What is the value of that $150 million now? Then, the value then...
Well, if you look at that now, that would be like $300-400 million now.
So it was good money?
Yeah, good
money. Of course, good money.
Exactly. And that's why I asked. And that's why I asked you to compare the value. What that would look like now.
That's what I'm telling you. Like $300 million at that time, the exchange rate was 76 and change. We're now 150 and change twice. Yeah.
So we spent close to half of, well, let's call it 300 million. Look at it as 300 million. And we got no report.
No report.
Yeah, but I'm saying that the dead minister was saying that the report is going to be published. The report is going to publish the great Arthur.
But I was reading an article this morning. And from the article I was reading this morning, also, there are still people in the parliament that makes part of that report. And in fact, in the article, Omar Davis was saying that he might call out the names of people who were sitting in parliament at that time. And I'm saying those people are still in the parliament now. Yeah. Do you believe it's a conflict of interest why a report was not produced?
Call them out. Call them out.
Remember, I mean, it's a shadow Omar, so I know everything will take place. Yeah.
So, the archives out there, isn't this also a recipe for confusion?
Nigel Clark did that as part of the political, just like under the 11.4 billion, that was part of his final shot political propaganda.
Yeah, that's everybody will have sense now, say a fool, you then bring a back things that.
Yeah, right, Nigel Clark.
No, Ralston, I know you don't rate him, but you have to give him some props because the man navigate the thing in a way that if you don't open your eyes, you will believe that he's the best thing.
That's true.
Yeah.
He speaks well.
Well, as somebody who open eye have more experience than him, I'm not rate him because I'm not appear foolish as a matter and bankrupt the country. The fact that you have to spend 12 billion of money when you earn it. At 12 years of money when you earn it, and then you take the money and do foolishness. You bankrupt the country. If he was a real scholar, he would have read about Professor Paul Samuelson. Paul Samuelson is the uncle of Larry Summers. Paul Summers used to be economic advisor to U.S. President John Fitzgerald Kennedy. He teach at MIT and Harvard. He said, the surest way one generation can place a burden on the next generation is to leave a massive debt and to run down the human capital and physical infrastructure of the country. As Justice Sykes I tell you, everything in Jamaica run down. Courthouse run down, road run down, bridge run down. The people in the gap now, them can't get to go buy some food. You follow me? So, rubbish matter. Yeah, you spend future earnings for consumption today.
These are the reality.
Say, yo,
if you know.
me have borrow some money when we forget 12 years from now. You spend now. She says she knows in the future that's for the people them are bankrupt, you're bankrupt. When you have to use future money, it means that you're bankrupt. Nigeria can't bankrupt the economy and leave the economy in decline, run down the whole of the country's infrastructure. So how we can rate it?
What is the importance though, Ralston? Because there must be some importance of the tax return. Is it?
There's no importance except political, man. What can be the importance of that? You use future money if you give it now. And you spend, if you spend upon the courthouse them and the road them and productive base of the country and big up agriculture and big up the road them and big up the school them and big up the courthouses them.
20,000 are political, a vote by
the future. People get them money all
when the quality and don't vote them in there.
Them are head to the hairdresser and just wasted money.
I said to somebody the other day.
Don't know say them children's money they must spend. As Bob Marley said, you eat your bread off tomorrow.
But what I said to some people that anybody who is in need who need $20,000 will not be able to get this $20,000.
20,000 is what?
Correct.
Anybody who needs, not want, needs $20,000, not in a position to get any.
It's an outrageous vote buying exercise, man. I squander on the future.
But Ralston, people say to you, Guyana is giving $1,000 to every household.
You know why Guyana is doing that? Guyana is producing, Guyana is the fastest growing economy in the world because of its mineral and oil resources. That's a completely different thing. About the money, them can afford it. Them not giving money with them not earn it. Them are giving money with them earn already and them know so them are going to earn a bag of money down the road. Guyana is the fastest growing economy in the world.
So let's explain.
Hold on. Apart from Haiti, Jamaica is the slowest growing economy in the Caribbean. Remember
that? Jamaica is
slowest growing. Guyana is giving that money from money that they presently
apart
have.
From Haiti, West.
Yeah, man, oil resources.
Right.
Guyana so money with them oil resources.
So we'll make it simple to the listeners. This $11 billion that the government is giving away, they don't have it.
They must sell the revenues that they're supposed to get from Norman Manley Airport for the next 12 years in order to get them money there.
What was that revenue used for leading up to this giveaway? Are we going back to
it used to go to the consolidated fund, the budget, and then use it and do all kind of things.
Anything that the government wanted.
Precisely.
So it's not. So does the government have enough to do all that they want to do?
No.
So
remember, Nigeria Clark couldn't fund the 45 billion when the budget.
Exactly. The budget they
so
shot.
This is the source that they're getting the money from.
Everybody thumbs up.
So this is a straight political gimmicks.
Political gimmicks, man.
So they are using the country's resources for the future, for political expediency.
Yes.
Yeah, for win election, no. Simple, put it straight.
Are the people seeing that, Ralston?
A lot of people.
No.
You are on the radio every day. No, not every day. 5 days a week.
We have to make the people know that is a squandering of the future, but average man now see. So it is our duty to let them know because we are the protest state and we are here to protect the country.
Yes.
We are there to protect the political party and a guy.
It's about Jamaica.
People know. Yeah.
What is the opposition's responsibility in all of this?
Tell the people what the government is going to use the money for and tell them of the dangers that
the opposition must highlight it.
Simple.
That's why you have to
listen to them.
Well, them have to do it. So them can't say, boy, the people have not listen, so we not talk. If we never said that, we would have stopped talk already. But we have to talk. Yeah, repetition is the best form of pedagogy. So you have to repeat it.
Yeah. Play it like a tune.
Play it like a tune.
Because the truth is the truth, and that's what we talk here on a Saturday morning.
Precisely.
We're talking to Ralston Iman, the #1 financial analyst in Jamaica.
A true man.
He's on Power 106 every morning. Real business from 9 to 11. Check him out and understand what is happening in the financial sector in Jamaica. Ralston, we know we're on FinSac, but this is something that has been on my mind for a couple of weeks, and I have to put it to you. Ralston, I have been saying for years, for a long time we are talking, and you've been saying that Dr. Nigel Clark was running the economy in favor of our banks. We also saw where Fitz Jackson brought table legislation in the parliament to change some of the ways the bank deals with the people. It went to a vote, and the present administration voted against it. So they voted in favor of the banks to continue to charge us for deposits and withdrawal and to keep our money.
They're not going to listen to Fitz Jackson.
Now, we have seen where the Prime Minister, because the chairman of the Integrity Commission said what they put in the report is not opinion. They are facts. So we see where the Integrity Commission said the Prime Minister is actively trading in stocks and bonds, doing business with the banks and seen as one bank as a premium client. Does that now come back to what you were saying, that they were running the country in the favor of the banks? Are those somebody?
We all knew that. We all knew that. When the Fitz Jackson bill came up, everybody in the government came to Parliament and voted against the bill.
They vote against it.
I
remember that.
We also, right now, even greater evidence right now.
That's why you can't get a code without money.
Bank of Jamaica recently reduced the benchmark rate, or the signal rate, from 7% per annum to 6.5% per annum. And no bank has announced any rate reduction to any of their clients. Instead, they have raised the fee. Nigel Clark spent a whole lot of time in the Parliament last week, and he never called upon the banks to reduce their lending rates to their clients. What is that telling you? The economy is in a recession, and the banks have not reduced their benchmark rates. The Federal Reserve Board, the American Central Bank, which is the most powerful independent central bank in the world, reduced their rates by 50 basis points. The IMF and the World Bank says this now gives countries like Jamaica a chance to reduce their rates in order to accelerate growth. And the banks, led by Mrs. Audrey Tugwell anyway, the president of the Bankers Association, none of them reduced their lending rates. Instead, they reduced their fees.
They increased their fees.
Every single one, including the miscellaneous one. And the minister spoke in Parliament, and the Prime Minister has been going around making all kinds of promises. And none of them called upon the banks to reduce their lending rates, fully knowing that you can't talk about economic growth with this kind of lending rates in the banking system. So it tells you. Simple.
Ralston, let's go back to FinSac now. Let's go back in.
And there's a correlation between FinSac and banks, because it's the banks that created the problem with FinSac are part of the problem. So they are the ones again the banking system.
Very important.
Ralston, she is the DNA of SSL. Can you?
To sense.
Well, one of the biggest contributors to the financial meltdown was the Eagle Group. Yeah? SSL was formerly what we call Paul Chenyong and Company. That was the stockbroking arm
Paul
of the
Chenyong and
Eagle
Company,
Group.
SSL now.
You with me? Yeah, the man
to
who used to run SSL, Mr. Cross Perry, he was the man who was running Paul Chenyong and Company, the stockbroking arm of the Eagle Group. So that's where it came from. They went down with 14 billion shares for the taxpayers.
That is in the FinSac era.
40 billion FinSac money that we're talking about. They, to them, amount was $14 million.
14 million.
Billion.
And if we equate that today to today's money,
that would be like 50 billion now.
Hallelujah. Real money we're talking about, because back in the day, the dollar was better valued.
Yeah,
man.
So the DNA of SSL come from down there, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, man, from the Eagle Group.
The bloodline.
Yeah,
man.
Now, I said to you earlier, there are people presently in the Parliament that was bailed out by FinSac. Isn't that so?
I'll tell you, yeah, man. That's why you can't get the report.
You now get the report. And then why we can't
I
get the
wonder
report?
if any
Why
of them
Nigel
persons
can't
end up on
talk
the
the
PNP
report
side
of the Finsta? Listen.
who got bailed out from
No,
FinSA.
not right now.
Well, listen, nobody on the PNP side never get bailed out from FinSA.
No, not right now. Yeah.
Oh,
Not
so
within the current PNP setup.
so which side then upon? I don't know. But people in the
That's why
parliament.
I have to tell why the report can't be published. And why I get transcripts instead of the report.
Are you confident, Ralston, that all the material unearthed by the inquiry has been uploaded to this archive?
No, man, then you're Nigel Clark saying redact some of the information, man, and take out some of the information. Because we would have followed the thing. At that time, I was the financial editor of the Sunday Herald. And we know of people who borrow money from Central National Bank and say them forgot to pay.
Who that?
Yes, man. The one published SSL. Right.
The American born?
Who are the trustees in the bank? I want to live on nastiness of people that
American born. Born 30 billion.
The report is out, but not all of the report.
Well, and 30 million, right?
30 million US dollars. Them have built enchanted gardens in your place, like Carinosa.
No, man, in a Ochi.
Yeah, center and Ochi.
And I said to you, Ralston, and that was the project that Port Antonio was destroyed for. The tourism sector in Port Antonio was destroyed to ensure that Enchanted Gardens was successful.
Correct.
Down there in Ocherios.
Yep.
That's
So
why
you see the history, people.
Preserve down there.
And
so
then
push material.
the man forgot to pay the loan.
Yeah, we know who was the amateur accountant in the office when he forgot to pay the loan.
No, tell them I won't forget to pay the loan.
Is somebody in the parliament who was the accountant?
Yeah, the amateur accountant at the time. Yeah.
Oh my God! So, can we then really say that there's a full archive of the FinSAC from the FinSAC inquiry?
No.
Nigel Clark, tell you
that straight. Nigel said can't accomplish.
So, man, then keep that. Oh, anybody going? I heard some academics talking about it
a long time
and said that they are going to now look at it. But what can they find from it if everything is not there?
They never find nothing.
Because if
and them should even have to look on that to find out nothing. Because if they did not follow what I go on another country then time, then would know so this is just rubbish.
Ralston,
yeah?
Remember break up. What caused the meltdown in the 80s and 90s? Because that meltdown started from the 80s.
Yeah.
All right,
what caused it? But then no say from the 80s, because people don't know that.
1989 when the government changed. February 2nd, 1989 when the government changed.
Listen.
Right? Mr. Siaga went over the Bank of Jamaica. He was Minister of Finance. Remember, I used to have a bogus auction at 5:50 when he used to tell man, say, can't come at the auction today, and he can't come at the auction today. It was a market determined, a bogus auction. And then the dollar start move on him, go over Bank of Jamaica and tell the man, that, so, boy, the dollar will fly. Right? So when a finance minister says something like that, you know, say it has impact on the market. So the dollar starts fly to 650. Right? Then the PSOJ, the same PSOJ, that's why I never hear nothing from the PSOJ about the scheme tax. Then tell Michael, say, yo, just liberalize everything and free up everything.
Listen to knowledge here.
September 1990, we liberalize the economy. It means that you can go to the country and the amount of money and all of them things, right? You never have no appropriate regulations in terms of the banking sector. We never have no net international reserve. So you hear enough money talk about net international reserve, not for the money. When at that time the reserves were minus 500 million US dollars. You hear me?
So we never have no money. We owe money.
We're underwater.
We owe money from the reserve.
Precisely. So the Bank of Jamaica couldn't intervene at the foreign exchange market like what them have reserves and them can't intervene now. If I make a Omar make them can't do them thing now. Yes, and that's the thing. All right.
Yeah.
So as a result of that now after liberalization, the dollar dropped from 7 to 21. Inflation jumped to 80%.
Wow.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We had a proliferation of banks and merchant banks and this and that and all kind of something. You follow me?
Yeah.
Right. So when Omar became finance minister in 1992 now, because inflation was 80%, and jack up the interest rate. Yeah? So I saw you find out the high interest rate regime. So yeah, it was a combination of the premature liberalization, the high interest rate regime, and the thief in bank of them. Because them know them not have no regulations to regulate now. Them have all kind of things with the people and money.
Yeah.
So if you notice, say, every bank at that time have a big building. So you know, the Eagle Group then build this massive complex of a Manor Park.
Yes.
Yeah? Then Rylands build this massive complex, Corporate Merchant Bank build this massive complex on Trafalgar Road. Yeah? Central National Bank, this massive complex downtown. NCB Group, massive towards them, you see the towards them, neutralize towards and all of them things. So they might take the people their money and tight up in a concrete. When you put your money in a bank, demand deposit being said. If me put my money at the banks now and go to the road and turn back and say, more about the money, I'm supposed to be able to get it back.
Of course, yes.
But when them take the people their money in a building now, they can't give back the people their money now and then resort to the BOT to borrow money.
Because these banks were no longer liquid.
Precisely. Yeah, so they have to borrow from the BOJ. So after them build up all of this thing. Yeah? So people go now and them can't get their money and start a run. A run on a bank means a man go and say, yo, you know, so go to so I'm gonna get no money, brother, and I'm telling friend them and friend them.
And everybody start go for their money.
And all after the system start collapse. It starts with Blaze Trust and Merchant Bank. If it's part TBM,
yeah.
And that's a Blaze Trust and Merchant Bank, that was to them complex.
Okay.
Then, in 1994, then go to Central National Bank in 1996, then Workers Bank, the Corporate Group, then the Eagle Group, and after the whole deck of cards come crumbling down. So you hear a lot of people know. Then I've claimed that FinTech was the problem, FinTech was the solution. FinTech was formed on January 29, 1997 by Omar, headed by Dr. Glaston Bonnet. What FinTech was to do now is to take off the bad debt where the banks them have. Yeah?
But hold on, Ralston, before you reach up there, sir. You mentioned those banks. At that time, there were other banks in Jamaica. We had Scotia was in Jamaica at that time.
Yeah, man, you have Scotia and Citibank, and now them banks never go down because them banks they had the prudent things. Them man never get themselves mixed up in other world for garbage.
What you say a while ago? Those banks were doing prudent things.
Yeah, because they have to get instructions from them headquarters, and now what do the foolishness where them others are.
So, what was some of the foolishness that these banks were doing?
Yeah, me I tell you, I build up a whole for a big building. And them thing there and I pay themselves one bag of money. Delroy, Lindsay, Dan Crawford, Paul Chen Young. Get me a set here. Yeah? And you have all, as I said, man I borrow money and say them forgot for pay. You have
so hold on. When the man borrow the money and forgot for pay, the bank never take the asset when you secure the loan.
No, that is what I say. All of them to the tech case that was a friend and come to the business, everybody are breaking. They don't say have all man who give all 10 banks the same collateral. So you use a car and borrow money and get 10 banks the same car.
Hold on. In the Integrity Commission report, they were saying that a loan of $50 million was given on some securities that weren't even present at the time. That sounds similar to this.
Them to that the financial sector crisis, what about?
But that's what I say about did something in this report here sounds similar to what you just explained.
That's the point I'm making. Yeah, man.
Continue.
Hey, what better vote out this government?
So that one. So when Omar found FinTech under Dr. Bonnet now, what FinTech they know I take off all of the bad loans them and the bad debt them and try to sell them to get back the money that the Bank of Jamaica extended to most of these banks. And even after I get it back,
these are the conversations we have to listen to people. Listen to them
and make sure the people who have their money, get back their money, insurance policies and all of them something. Yeah, if the economy that collapse, it costs us $140 billion to make sure that the system that collapse. And all of them money who culpable runway. So why not the clock tell people why them money runway? Why Paul Chen Young did runway? Why Dan Crawford runway? Why Del Riley the runway?
PNP run them or PNP runway man them?
Oh, okay.
No sir.
No. Yeah, okay, I hear you.
Ralston. So here we are now at this place. Have we learned from that meltdown?
Well, people like me learn. I don't know if the man then who not publish the report learn anything. Because them are into politics and what we should have done is to ensure that the people of the country learn a lesson from that. But when you hide the information or try to politicize the information, yeah, now I learn nothing. Because one of the questions more I ask nice and clear. How is it that the Omar record better than your record off of FinTech? I asked him that yesterday and tell him to call me and tell me I don't still can't call me and I said to him again, man, broker. How is it that Omar economic record better than food record after the terrible things were happening at FinTech? So for example, Omar took over as finance minister, we never have no reserve, but I believe it was $2.4 billion. When Omar took over as finance minister after FinTech, we're talking about 2007.
Tell them
How
for me,
come
when
the
I tell the
economy
people that in
only
Jamaica
grew
these
by
things,
3%? The last time the economy grew by 3% in 2007 after FinTech. How come poverty
Thank
was
you,
9%
Devon.
after FinTech and now Nigel Clark poverty are more than 20%? How come the economy grew by 3% after FinTech and Nigel Clark rate now in 0.1%? How come?
And
Yeah?
about him, I
But
agree.
hold on,
Prime-
Ralston,
Prime
you just said
Finance
poverty
Minister.
is 20%.
Yeah.
But
After FinTech, poverty was
explain,
9%.
make this make sense for me. We
Listen
have the
listen
lowest
this, everybody.
unemployment ever in Jamaica.
Lie.
Alright.
But poverty is up.
Lie the people that were telling.
Poverty is 20%.
Yeah, because what you call employment? What kind of work the people, man? What cost of living? After FinTech, inflation was 5%. Inflation is now 5.7%. Nigel Clark needs to explain them things.
I want to ask you something about.
Since I'm a magician and I'm a genius, he needs to explain all of that.
Help me with this, Ralston. In the 90s,
True, you talk,
when before the meltdown and during the meltdown, what were the structures in place to supervise, protect the banking sector?
We never have none, and that is why Omar upgraded the banking tax. That is why Omar created the Financial Services Commission. That is why Omar created the Jamaica Deposit Insurance Corporation. None of those things existed before Omar became finance minister.
What is the role of the Financial Service Commission?
Is to regulate the non-deposit taking institutions such as insurance companies, security dealers, and them kind of people.
And that includes places like SSL.
Yeah, man.
Now, Ralston, I want to take it to a
Brian
place.
Winter was the first executive
Thank you, Pat.
director
I think come on
of
over
the
here again, nonsense.
FSC.
Get
The
them
point I make here is that Omar Davis built financial institutions and also had a better economic record. Nigel Clark has built no institution and him run down the country to nothing, bankrupt the country. So,
But I want to reach a place, because I am seeing something and I want you to tell me if it is valid. So the FSC, when the SSL saga break, the chairman of the FSC resigned. You remember that? Why did he resign? Can you remember?
No, them fired.
Why?
Because them said him talk out a turn.
You remember?
Nigel Clark fired him. Everton McFarlane.
But was it that they were saying that him never report on SSL?
No. Nigel Clark said he couldn't find the report.
But when Nigel Clark
but
found the
remember,
report in
Nigel
his
couldn't
office,
find
what
the
happened?
report.
Nothing
The
about
line
it.
of God.
So,
No address it. In Nigel Clark never said more about SSL until he sent more talk about the money when they have.
but the man, the chairman.
The 5 computer then get keys. Whatever you done from Nigel Clark.
But Olan Ralston, the chairman, was fired because they are saying that he never do him work. No, sir.
Well, that's not true because the man sent the report to them.
No, we know that now. But even after he was fired and the report was found,
Lie, then lie, man.
it just
Nothing
goes
was
up.
done. Yeah, nothing was done. Yeah, you said the last time Nigel Clark talked about SSL when you send vote the other day saying they get back in money.
Is
Even
just,
them keep the 5 computer, whatever you done from Nigel Clark.
so we have the FinSac archive.
You
We
can
have a
bite me
similar
again.
case that happened now,
Yeah,
even after safeguards were put in place.
correct.
But will you see him Bolt get back his money, Ralston Iman?
No, unless we the taxpayers give it back.
Will that have an impact on Jamaica if him not get it back?
Yeah?
Of course.
Will it have an impact on Jamaica if you see him Bolt don't get back in money?
Well, now quote, in answer the question, now quote Nigel Clark himself. Mr. Speaker, this is going to have a deleterious impact on Jamaica's international image. And that's why we leave no stone unturned. We're going to bring in Scotland Yard. We're going to bring in FBI. Nigel Clark.
What, 3 years later?
I know
Yeah,
the
man.
FBI can
3 years
reach her.
later.
Hey, the people are sampling
You see him Bolt
now.
not get back in
Jamaica
money.
listen and
We'll
watch.
get back in money.
And Nigel
Yeah.
Clark is going off to the
Next
island.
week. He's running away next week. Yeah.
How does that look? Does that have a good international look on a
No.
proud nation?
No. Could never. Could never. Could never.
What is the way forward, Ralston?
Well, right now, the way forward is that the people of Jamaica have to examine everything, look at their life and see that the country is bankrupt. The infrastructure, in terms of physical infrastructure, is in rubble. The educational infrastructure is in rubble. Only 18% of our children can pass more than 5 CXC subjects. So tell you that the future is bleak and that they need to make a particular decision based on wisdom and not by just selling their votes for the $20,000. They must realize that the future and their children and grandchildren's future bigger than $20,000.
Bigger than,
and then make that appropriate decision.
They may talk me like.
When are we gonna see a ramp up of any sort of production in Jamaica so that an economy can be grown out of real earnings?
Well, I mean, it is very hard to tell you how that is going to happen under the current dispensation because Nigel Clark is leaving and the whoever becomes the new finance minister, let's follow what him did do.
Let us
because what Nigel Clark was doing was approved by the Prime Minister. So again, the people have a decision to make as to whether this is what they want and whether this is appropriate for them.
Because all of Nigel Clark's decisions are cabinet decisions, right?
Yeah, precisely.
Which have collective responsibility, my brother.
Yeah,
that is it.
Yeah, man. So the people have a decision to make whether they want to continue like this.
Rennie.
Yeah, no production, no future. The only thing you're producing is murder, scamming,
good night.
and those things.
Tell me though, Ralston, it's closer now to that time. Who is going to be the finance minister?
Well, I hear they're touting this fella named Alak John.
Name what?
Alak John, an Indian fellow. So they have not told us officially, but we hear that in the rumor mill. Alak John was an accountant and used to work with PricewaterhouseCoopers, who they say is an advisor to the Prime Minister. So if he's an advisor to the Prime Minister, and these are the policies that are being pursued, as I say, you're going to get more of the same.
Yeah, that sounds correct.
Yeah,
but I've never heard this name before.
Yeah, we never hear that name either.
So I knew his father was.
So he's gonna be he's gonna be the junior minister.
Yeah, man.
That's not the question I ask you, Ralston. Who's going to be the minister?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know who's going to be the minister because it is difficult for the Prime Minister to become the minister with his record and his current problems with the IC. That would be a very bad decision, and that's something that the people of Jamaica must not accept.
Yeah. Cannot accept that. He must clear his name before him can become no finance minister.
In
fact, he need to resign as Prime Minister and go clear his name.
Yes.
Much less to take on anymore.
Well, I agree, 100%.
So, if we say good sense going to prevail, and the Prime Minister not going to take it up, then who?
Well, I don't know. That's the problem, and that's the one thing that is leading to a loss of confidence in the country because we have been on autopilot in terms of our finance minister for quite a while. And
who is the junior minister now?
There is no Xavier Mayer or something like that. Well, yeah. So there's no body of consequences.
Xavier Mayer is the junior minister, but I've never heard him spoke on the issue.
No, man. Nigel Clark run everything, man. Nigel Clark run the country.
But then even since Nigel decided to leave, you know, think him should have put some responsibility upon him and...
Yeah, of course. But again, them not have the confidence now, so they might look elsewhere.
So why did they put it there as junior minister?
I
don't understand.
Yeah, that's why they might look for somebody outside because they don't have the confidence now. So that's the way to say.
Somebody's saying that with all the turmoil and the information coming out now in Jamaica, they think Jean and Panton should be released from jail.
Fenifer. I believe so too.
Well, why? They might really have her as a sacrificial.
Yeah, you know the story. Me like when my people them over here with no story.
You think Flavor go and get the nod?
No, man, that would have been a monumental exercise in stupidity, man. You can't remember the education ministry.
Alright, so if not Favour, then Ralston, who? Give me a name.
I don't know, sir. I can't tell you because the argument was that the Prime Minister would go there and they would have Alak as the junior minister, but the Prime Minister can't go there.
Cannot touch it.
No.
Not paying tax, accused of not paying his taxes,
Yeah, he
filing
can't
yeah,
nil
can't-
tax
yeah.
of a company that doing business. He
all of
can't
them
look
will
over there.
competent.
Getting-
You remember we have this discussion
Getting a
before?
loan, getting a loan in recent time from a financial institution.
No, man, I must go clear name first for the IC before that carry, man. That's
No, I'm they are say oldness are taking it, you know. They are say oldness taking it.
Well, that's
It's
situation, bro.
Ralston Iman and
And if we
Colin
allow
Bell.
that, it means that we're not dealing with nothing.
Ralston, a couple of things before I let you go. What is Jamaica's earning on average now? What in compared to US annually, what we're earning?
Just about 6,000 per capita.
$6,000 per capita. The average Jamaican
Well, the
earns
lowest in the Caribbean, only 80 below.
per year.
When I hear that, Uncle 80
My
is
God,
below
my
us
God.
in the Caribbean. Don't make them fool
Only
you.
80 in the Caribbean below.
That's why Nigel
Only
know him
80.
and don't know it will come to light, and that's
And
why
we're
Nigel
boasting a
running away.
GDP of what? Debt to GDP of what? 70%?
72%, and them say it's all go down to 67%.
Ralston, finally before you go, explain to my people before me. Because there are countries that have low GDP, countries like Trinidad and Tobago, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia. And you wonder why their GDP is so low, and then you sound like Jamaica's GDP going down is not a good thing, because you have countries like the United States where their GDP is like 125%, China nearly 200%. Explain to me what happened in that scenario.
The country with the fastest debt to GDP ratio are the fastest growing economies in the entire world, because the whole thing about government intervention, President Biden's initiative and all of those things help to drive GDP higher. So if you look at the fastest growing economy, America is 125%, China is 253%, Japan is 258%, the United Kingdom and Great Britain, we call mother countries, 100%, France is 107%. All those economies, the top economies in the world, they have high debt to GDP ratios because they have good social security programs that have to be funded by government. And they have proper infrastructure, proper education, proper this. That's why they grow faster.
And when they borrow, they put it into production.
Yep. Simple.
All right. So,
that's why they grow faster.
so tell me about the countries with the low GDP, the Kuwaits, the
Yes,
Trinidad,
sir.
the Saudi Arabia.
You know what is peculiar about all those countries? They have oil.
All right.
Simple.
So them have income coming in, they're generating
Precisely.
their income.
Precisely.
Them have them own money.
Everybody has to buy oil because we live in an energy-intensive economy. Simple. Answer to them things are simple. Them things are simple economics.
And Jamaica's economy now, what is happening to us in terms of our GDP, where we need to go so that we can live a better life?
We have to start producing more. So it means that we have to be spending more on agriculture, the rural road network, spending more on education, more on research and development, focusing more on exports. You with me? Those things. Build out our infrastructure, build out our technology, educate our people properly. Because if you don't have educated people, you can't have high value production. So that's why, despite the low levels of unemployment, the people support. Because they're not in the work. Them know what Mr. China said, Mr. Kim things from China, yeah? Or a talk on phone to people. That is not high value work.
Wow. Somebody's asking if the Prime Minister have a degree in economics.
No, they have some in some form of development, something like that, them say, man.
Oh, okay. Ralston, anything you want to leave with us before you go?
Well, what we're saying to the people of Jamaica, the fact that you have to be selling future earnings to fund current consumption means that you are getting poorer and poorer. You just bring it to a household level. If you have to spend money when you're earning in order to live now, it tells you that you need to start producing more because you are bankrupt. Simple.
Ralston Iman, Real Business, Power 106, Mondays to Fridays from 9 to 11. Blessings and thanks, my brother.
All right. Always a pleasure. Bless
One
you.
love.
Bless you.
One love.
Yeah.
I would sit all night until the morning and listen to Ralston Iman. Me. You know why? I've been listening to Ralston Hyman for years. And I know this man have the expertise. I think the government should have actually bring him in to help. I never really want them kind of people in the government anyway. Because them man now go them man now go play around. Them man are expert. Them man have, that's why when Nigel come and chat in nonsense, them man can tell you when a nonsense. They believe everybody. But drive Nigel, you know. I don't know if you know this, you know. I don't know if you remember the day in the when he get up or get Mark Golden the red card in the parliament. Anyone remember that? And Mark Golden look at him and said to him when he talk about no new tax. And Mark Golden contradict him and outline to himself to stop manipulate the people them about new tax because the people them paying more than new tax. And from this on Nigel, not even go back when the budget all in it all of that a flavor and go back in a parliament and try to address it and all of that. Boy, may I tell you, I've this more people need to listen to this. This is there's so much in it. There is so much in it. And especially the part about the fence act. Everybody need to listen to that section of it again. Play it back over if you want. I'm going to upload videos out of it piece by piece because sometimes people don't have the time to sit down to listen to the whole long length of it. So I will make it, yeah, I will make it become more easier. And man, them people that know what them I say, them the kind of people that sit down and all. Now go up and go listen to all some of them where you see from Infomedia and Chopper Media and all of them where I chat nonsense when I really listen to have sensible thought for think about. Them I work for collect one little paycheck to go buy food. I don't know, and that's how we do. So with all what you hear happen now, I'm going to open back the phone line and you can go ahead and call in from the information that you done listen to. I wonder if Delana is still there. I'd like to hear from him now if he is there. But if not, the phone lines, somebody type in the number. The phone line is open. You can call in and tell me, especially when you come on to the FinSA. It make a very important point here about where the SSL is coming from. You see how people like this in the society are people we should cherish with the volume of knowledge coming from way back when. So some people come here and talk about who old. You can't know them a kind of knowledge if you're not old. So that's why God made the world everybody can born one time. It's a continuation. Oh, you're saying he will be back. You're right. You know what people are saying? You know what people are saying? I'm going to be back? Yes, because so much person have the wrong information. So true, Vian Miller. Yes, I'm going to listen it over. Yeah, and I'm going to upload parts out of it so that it makes easier for a person to listen. Everything labor I talk about 18 years. They should shame of themselves. It must be something why the people never vote for them for 18 years. That's why none of them now look for them. Why? Come on, everybody, on the live, man. Mr. 425 was a long. Thank you all for joining in. It's a pleasure. But the best you can do for me, because I'm not so not put nothing. But I work with them tonight, you know. Auntie Jen, I hope your friend from Northeast St. Anne is listening. Oh, I hope him a listen. Oh, me could I get for tag him, man. I wonder if me have nothing to tag him, you know. The thumbs up the live, man. Bring up the live tonight. I want to get a whole heap of good lesson over here tonight, man. Anybody want to call in and give a view, especially about the SSL thing where I come up from. And you see, some of the people, they may have to run in at the meltdown and then come out. Same thing we talk about, all the man that talk about a PNP government. Make this happen and that happen. I don't hear what go on, you know? I don't hear what go on. The meltdown did start from in the 80s. The meltdown did start in the 80s under Edward Siaga. It's just that it manifests itself after a while. Them they borrow people their money and they use up the people their money and never have back the people their money. And then you hear say a PNP and the Labour Party love to use these things to manipulate people's mind. So we are glad that we are here to share it, but people can hear it. Anthony, good night. We are glad to hear it, but people hear it. The truth. Of anyone remember when Mark G made the statement outside the place said if it was him like the PM, him would take away himself. I think is what happening to the PM now. Yeah, man. Fenifer. 18 years of solid production and nation building. A lot of infrastructure growth. Then try to talk with them and say, hey, me have a list for them. Me have a list for them. Me going to do it one next night. Me going to do it and talk all of the things that was done under the PMP party. The phone lines are open now. Go ahead and call in. Go ahead and call in and share your view. Come on, man, everybody. Call in. Let me save my friend. Let me save my friend tonight. I'm going to get the speaker back so I hear it sound better tonight. So let me give him a little call, you know. Let me save him. Answer so. Make that stay. Alright, make that stay. Alright, anybody else want to share in? Anybody have anything else you want to SSL a spin-off for FinSA? Is that spin-off? For Mr. Nigel Clark come out and say he can share the information. Tonight too sweet, me no want to spoil it. But let me look back for Nigel Clark. Nigel Clark's speech. For those of you who did not. Alright. Alright, my friend of time. Hello, good night.
Good night.
How you do?
I am good.
Alright, you were listening to the interview?
Yes, me listen about Nigel, with Nigel.
Yeah, well, alright, wait, tell me where you hear, from where you hear, explain where you hear.
Alright, with Nigel, a long time I tell us, Nigel, he know something, you know, Nigel a criminal, you know. And them not to let go, and Nigel, you know, Nigel know what's going on. You see, with the FinSAC thing, that thing was in the 80s, you know.
Yeah.
You understand me? It's the same SSL, you know. I see them people them in a SSL, you know.
Yeah.
At them see one come over in a this, you know.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And so why you got release the FinSAC but you left half of the papers. Then just blank out what them want for blank out, you know, and release what them feel like release. Then for release everything.
They for release
you get
everything. They for I say a lot of people are lick up about it, and I say them need for release everything.
Everything, yes. We get down to the what them say Jamaica people. What them say Jamaica people for food.
We just know the truth and
that's why we know everything and done. But because they know what remember Siaga did borrow 31 million and say no remember it, you know?
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And me see that the one day I walk out of St. Thomas, when think him I go get out of St. Thomas.
You know, you ain't gonna know, they're gonna tell the people them say a PMP make
promise.
Go there, tell you a lot.
Yeah, this man I need and everything in just a ride off of the 18 years where PMP did in a power with. If you just do what he need to do and stop, see people them are drowned in the patrol, a dead patrol all over the place. Looking at the one all our constituency, hold them down there so watery and big and all over the place.
The place
he needs to go stop.
The place random.
The place random. Yes, them disgusting now, man. This party, it cannot manage Jamaica. You know, so when Mr. Golden come in, and anybody who come in, I go have a hard problem to fix the problem in Jamaica.
Yes.
There's a lot of problem going in Jamaica, you know. This man wrecking the country, you know. This man needs to step aside, you know. He don't have no shame, you know.
Yeah.
And you know what me don't like with this party? The people them in there don't have none of them in there don't have no shame because them should tell him to step aside and make somebody else step up. But nobody else is not there to step up. Nobody is there to step up. So what you think about the who have done the finance minister, who you think about this man?
You know, you're calling Bella asked Winston, Ralston, I'm on the same question and nobody in there. You remember one night we did have the same discussion on the channel, randomly.
Yes.
And we couldn't find nobody. Well, likewise, we hear Ralston, Ivan, and say the same thing. They say you couldn't go put flavor because she can't run your education ministry. Oh, you're going to give her I want big task.
Oh, you're going to give her that portfolio.
And remember, we name out all of them already. That's why I said they better than give back all the share for the time being. Since me already in it and have a little background
but
knowledge.
Him sick, you know. Him sick, you know.
Yeah, him is sick, but
sick, you notice he want people that want him to pass out?
But no, so they want him to go. But this is just what me saying. He may not be the best.
I don't see a man mash him up, you know.
Well, I know. He may not be the best. But the truth of the matter is, him have a background knowledge because he was in that position. And since election near for call, just bring him back. Because he did that when they take you and get Nigel, you know.
Yes. So, and then it push right, I them see one sick him, you know. Right. I them see one
so
mash
what
him up.
I'm saying, maybe they pride now want them to do that. But since it's a little time, just put him back there till election card.
Put him back, yes. For him, you know, him not gonna get back his seat, you know. See him seat gone, you know.
Yeah, even with
see
that.
Him seat over with
I understand what you say, but what me trying to say, that is just my say, out of all who in the right now up on the side, it would have still have the better knowledge.
The better knowledge, yes. I used to there before.
Yeah, kind of what there
before. Understand it? But as when I say, Nigel run because Nigel know what.
Nigel
you understand it? You them say fire there must steal.
Nigel no drop the country now. Nigel no. Nobody no run for good. You ever hear nobody run for good after you take 300%?
Nobody no run for good.
Then you run and go. Now must something you want. I'm getting just one get out of it.
Something then listen us something go wrong. Nigel have a lot of money. Remember you know him is the finance minister. He know where all of the money go. Remember him come in a parliament and tell the man say the man to go ask over the oversight committee about the audit and I him sign off on all of those things. For show you them not even read the stuff them. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Where all of those money go, all of the money them and him have to sign off for them, you know. And him is the one, you know. So he know all about it. He know him have the PM secret.
Exactly.
So it best for him to run away.
Alright.
Remember, me get 70 million for up a Marvel in a film place, you know.
Yes.
To build up park up there, you know. Nothing start up, you know.
Who is that? Nothing. Too much corruption. Even with the money then, where they said the procurement now make for the money then we are pay for the building them by St. Mary in a Mandeville and all.
Manchester.
And when I hear nothing more about it again, how that I go. Is the
everything them are hide from the people them Jamaica people need to get up and wake up. You notice them all say them want to take away the independent day from them. All them stuff the Jamaica people need to come out.
What me want to know?
Where them take Jamaica people for fool, sir?
Are they still paying for the rent for this place that is not occupied? I want to know and I can't get no answer.
You understand? Everything in my hide. See him tell the court not to release the statement about SSL.
Yeah, no want nobody
them say hide it.
You don't want nobody for no who are the trustees.
And he don't want nobody to know nothing. Everything this brother hide. You understand me? And they need to know certain things before he leave. This man come out and come talk and not talk like
Well, I want liquor. Let me answer the caller here. Elga Fletcher, I'm a viewer, but in my bash me tonight. You know what I say? If I bring back all the shop for door. No, Elga, listen to my reasoning, you know. Listen to my reasoning, Elga. My reasoning is this. I am saying that I soon call you, the person who I call, I soon call you. As soon as me other person on the live, I call you right back here. If you're listening, I soon call you right back. I'm saying because he was there already and it's limit time before the election. And since Nigeria go at the end of the month, just making go on in it until. Because who you going to put the new now when I so much understand? I am trying to say because he was there already, he might have a little background understanding. I don't know if any of you see what I say, you know. But me understand.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
May I agree with you. He was there, and you understand me?
Yeah.
Although him did mess up remember, you know, the road to St. Thomas, you know, it was him cut the road, the money from the St. Thomas Road, you know. The St. Thomas Road was a 4-lane.
Yeah.
Portia Simpson did put down there, you know.
Yeah.
A Portia Simpson road, they mess up, you know, out of St. Thomas, you know. Then don't put no asphalt on it. You see, let me tell you, this Prime Minister is a wicked. He's a wicked. You hear the clip with his wife go up in the hills, up in a Fiat constituency. I tell the people them up there. You hear them little thing there. The people them all a promise. I tell us that them can give her them land. You know, Jamaica people is so them blind to certain things. You can't offer this woman where have so much money, where she gets so much money from in a space of 8 years. And you have to tell the lady, say you can't give her land. I don't know if you see that clip there yet, Auntie Jen.
No, I don't see it. Send it if you have
yes,
it.
It's out here, man.
If you have it, send it to your WhatsApp.
Okay, alright. Yeah, but I'm telling you, man, it's crazy, man. Even the Jamaican Carlos. You understand?
Oh, me never see.
And when me hear the lady attack and a say, boy, the people them can leave them nice, quiet area and go down in the city. You understand me? Where the people them are go down, they cut the road, get the people them. When I have the money, or the country have to go make some money for. Me say, Auntie Jen, listen what me tell you. Whenever them come out of government, you remember back in 2014 when Portia Simpson win back? You remember what happened? How the country did mess up, where Bruce Golding mess up the country?
Yeah, man.
And Portia have to run the IMF go up on her knee for help back Jamaica.
And Peter.
Anytime PMP build Jamaica, the JLP come and mash it down.
That's true, man.
Look on the road them. Just take look on the road them. You know how much money? Remember the man saying him have $40 billion to do the road. Where is the money? Them nas put out the money to build up the road them. And people, I don't know what to say about Jamaica. Yeah. Auntie Jen, go give somebody else a chance. Yeah, okay? So
yeah, man.
Have a good night.
Yeah, man.
With your listener them. Okay?
Yeah, man. Thanks.
All right. Yeah.
Cool. All right. Let me call back now. Whoa. Hello. Good night. How you doing?
How are you?
I'm good, man.
But I'm glad to hear that, man. Thank God.
Yeah.
To God be the glory.
Yes.
You know, I enjoy this program, you know, man.
I tell you, I enjoy it too, man. Trust me.
Yeah, man. Mr. Hyman, I know you're a panelist, you know, I really enjoy it, man.
Yes.
But, you know, one thing, let it be politically clear. The JLP finance ministers are no match for the PNP finance ministers. You know.
We know that.
They are no match. I can tell you that. You see, we have to understand
so
one thing.
Before you go any further, So on the conversation that we're talking about, and I was saying maybe they should have put back Ardisha since he would have a knowledge more than somebody knew. What you think about that?
No man, him wreck it, man. Him wreck it. Him wreck it too, you know.
He wreck it too, so
because remember, him wreck it too.
So you can't put him back there.
No, you cannot put him back.
Okay. All right, so we're not put him.
Remember that.
All right, when my friend there, the Elgar, we're not put him back. They said,
no.
You're right, Elgar. You win, Elgar. We're not put him back.
Remember that he no. You remember he had a gas station, you know? And he's looking at running gas station. When I'm going to Jamaica.
Yeah, remember the story there with the gas station, yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah, man.
This is involved in a digital card money.
Yeah, man, remember about it, man.
All right. And the question that man who them proposed, this Indian man.
Yeah.
But him cannot be either.
But I don't know nothing about him.
Because but my understanding have to be somebody, the Senate needs to have to be somebody who voted for.
Yeah, man, I have to be a member of parliament.
Yes.
So, what them would I do, I put somebody there as a minister and use him as a junior minister and him doing most work undercover.
But I don't well.
So anyway, I'm not taking on one look on the Jamaica Labour Party right now. That means it's a whole mess.
It's a whole mess.
It's a mess.
It's a messy party.
It's a mess. It's a mess right now.
Well, even with I watched a clip when I talk about the road from the southern to southern to the north.
Yeah.
Remember that they gave the people a fight, you know.
Remember, man.
Them never want to do it, you know. The government never want to do it, you know.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah, I remember a story, man.
Yeah. But I asked a question. It's for you to ask I wrote something and ask you to ask the listeners.
Mm-hmm.
How many persons believe in whatever the JLP administration says?
Well, if me ask from this platform, I can tell you, say, you know, me ask and say if me ever get anybody say yes, then
please.
Alright, that's all I me ask.
Alright, please do.
My caller is asking.
Please do, right? And I'll go back to the program now and listen.
Alright. My caller is asking, yes sir. Alright?
Yes.
The caller is asking me to ask you all on the live and I want you to type in. Which one of you on this live tonight believe anything that comes from the Jamaica Labour Party? Write a yes or you write a no. Type in now and let me see what the result will be. You believe when them talk or you not believe? Yes or no? Anybody on the live believe? One no gone already? 2 no, 3 no, 4 no. Keep them coming. 5 no. Hell no. Marine said hell no. Marina emphasize money. Let's hear. I hope the caller look on the live and see, you know. Not a soul over here so not gonna believe nothing what them say, brother. Not a soul. Delano, Uncle him one. I wonder if him there listen. Only Delano we type in yes. Oh yes, he could have used. Oh, maybe he could have tried. Not a soul. Look there, Alshan said no. Herman no. Not a soul. Not Michael say absolutely no. So the people that not believe, Carla, the people that not believe one word. Carla believes a fool. No. laugh till me cry tonight. No, nobody over here not believe. I want them Andrew secretly I watch him over here today. Andrew, if in case they did secretly what? Nobody, you have to stop it doing. You have to analyze what you said before you come up because nothing we die a long time now when you not talk true. Like when you talk about a PMP lockdown, the good year tire. We know so we know on the truth because like me and the other people them we're all enough to know so nothing no go so we're gonna tell the people them say a lie. So that's what the problem is. The younger people them wanna know, we believe, but we were all older, we know. And as a matter of fact, I never call myself too much all again. Me the business owner want to say, me and Kamala Harris, Kamala 60-year-old, and she run for president of the United States of America. So me can go on with myself. Me can go on with myself, yeah. I don't believe nothing what them say. Hell no. Beverly say no believe nothing. Carol no believe nothing. Mervyn no believe nothing. OB. Yes, my fingers are crossed. Hey, Obi, you're too terrible. Mature, we auntie. Yeah, we are mature and we are glad that we are mature. And the more we mature is the more we are empowered with knowledge so we can impart it. Because we have a story to tell. Because we already live our life. No, you know, so enough I deliver them always come cuss me. Oh, man. Go take care of your grandpitney then. Oh, man, go do this. And if you take care of the grandpitney, you say, all of my pitney them will get pitney. And then take care of them pitney. And me they take care of them, then take care of them now. So, my time I have to live my life. My life. Yeah. Alright, anybody else want to call in? From what we have listened to tonight? I love that, man. I would have listened to the man, I'll know. You see me, I would have listened to... to that man all know. Me know man, me not fussy about nobody say me all, you know. I am not, listen me, it don't even, I love to know I live to be old. Oh Lord, I still want to live little longer. Anyone who go in God's house and tell lie, I can't believe them. They just got about them to really know what going there for. Kevin Brown, good night. All but no lie and nearly. You said it the right way. Because I would never just get up and tell lies. So thank you for that. Alright, I open up back the phone line since because I take up most of the time with the clip. I want to give you time to call in and to, if you have learned something from it, just call to say what you think about what you have listened to what was said. Because this is the best knowledge we can get from both FinSoc and SSL and all what is happening. I can remember what them do in the 80s. Herman, I don't remember. Roland Mills, no, we don't have 28 account, Maureen. After listening to the interview, I got better understanding of the FinSA. I know a lot of people, that's one of the things because it was always out in the wrong concept. I'm so glad that you have learned something from it tonight. I'm so glad you have learned something from it. In my bill upstairs market in a center and stuff, I think I did Upper St. Mary, you know. Boys, you sure in Upper St. Mary? At St. Mary, people in me got promise the 2 floor from before the local government election. I'll know you not go back up, they go look for them. This will go back up there now. Maybe I go broke it ground now. Because right in the constituency there, Bobby Montague me in a trouble. So he might go up there now, go up and go tell them, say no. Thank you, Elga. So true. He might go up there now, go tell them, say a promise, and they might go bill it now. So watch, a whole heap of ground I got broke now, you know. But you not go no further than broke ground. A whole heap of ground I got broken now. Me say, a whole heap of promise. And you know, if you mean do what is right, you might not even have a campaign. But he does so much wrong something. And I hope him feel the vibes when him a go, because him not see no fanfare around him again in God. St. Anne's the other day with when name there. And he said people then fanfare him. In gone there so no fanfare no well, if a crowd now run out and come bro God again. So it must be sending him a signal for him to know. You say again a time will stay in trouble. Him can't come out. No come back for him. You're right. You're right. Alright, the phone lines are open. Anybody else want to call in tonight? Anybody want to call in? Of course, that was what they were saying, Miller. And it's a labor right, them do it. Call you and apologize. Ah, awesome. Somebody is learning. I like when people can apologize if they find that what they were saying was wrong, instead of still holding on to it. Yeah, man, make Portmore like Miami. New airport in 6 months. No airport can make in 6 months. The reason for that is a lot of engineering for going at it, a lot of everything, and where am I get the money from? Where am I get the money from? We are going to start something new and you're not finish with the old one, as the era to Ralston was saying. You're not going to be Silicon Valley next. A Silicon Valley next. Lord have mercy. Father, in the name of Jesus. Help Andrew Holness tonight. You want me to play back the interview another time? That means me not going to get up for you, so now the interview is over an hour and odd. We can do it another night though. Once in a while hear it back, but me not going to sit down for the duration of such a long time. Especially tonight, Saturday night. Tomorrow is Sunday. If me play it now is what? If I play back that interview, it won't finish until almost 11 o'clock. Now I call this now almost 9:30, 10. It's about an hour and a half in it. I will be uploading clips from it little by little, so you can play them back little by little. Alright, I see this clip here. Let me go back to this now. I'm going to play this for you. Just show you a little here. Oh, no, yeah, man. I do it again.
So if you don't know, now you know. You just come on down to Boston and support it because they were locked down for some time. And you know how it is. Economic power is the ability to have your customers enjoy everything else. So, although I don't eat the pork, I hear them have chicken and fish and the cook. So if you don't eat the cook, you know we're not done. We're not dealing with that. So the vibe and the energy is right here, so just come on now. That is it. You are getting out there. Tell them, greetings all. So this is Isaac Buchanan, your representative for Portland Eastern, and I'm happy to say that Boston Journey is currently open for business. So if you don't know, now you know. You just come on down to Boston and support it because they were locked down for some time, and you know how it is. Economic power is the ability to have your customers enjoy everything else. So, although I don't eat the pork.
That is so nice. I don't remember. What about the new health center in Spanish Town? Them not say them are going to fix it now. Me hear them say them are going to fix it now. Everything are going to fix up now, man. Everything are going to fix. But not the wrong. Fix them, man. Fix them. He was at the councillor funeral in Town today. Oh! Today on the funeral, so I don't get to look at nothing yet. Okay, I hear you. Which bro, the man walk around with shovel and up enemy we're saying is breaking ground. Why does this man go around promising? Promising. Did he make Clarkstown into the city yet? Not the way my talk now, no nonsense. Boy, Delano, him just run gone left me so tonight. Me know you did there well, I listen me no Delano. Me not understand you know. If all is gold, all is gold. Me no know Ricardo. Auntie, what a nerve Andrew have. Where did he find road to drive go to this community? In the other ship. Maybe a helicopter and go up and we don't know. I have never seen a man with company and no employee. Alright, I think we read everybody something now. Antigen, JLP mash up the agriculture market, corporation, everything. But while there is life, they always do it and they tell us that we're going to rebound. What's going to really happen now, once they lose government, people now you will understand why the PNP won for 18 years. Siaga one was in parliament, so him should have the upper hand of the PNP. Thumbs up the line before you come on out. So, this is what's going to happen again. It may be more than 18 this time. Because I'm going to take this younger generation to get old. And then one other set come up. We are going to say, boy, I come here one, something I want here the other side. That's how it's going to work again. So, it was a good show tonight when I'm not calling, so this is where it's going to end for tonight. Still I go no chance. Anybody else have anything to say before I go? I must say thanks to you all to really support the channel. Health center open now workers because the people them are migrate. That are the things. School run short a teacher. One teacher for your teach. All teacher will teach English for your end up and teach maths. And them there's something happen. But nobody no want to talk. The place is a mess and it need to be fixed. This PR thing walking around and going cannot continue work. Slowly and build back as long as we work together. Simple as that. You know? And everybody just put hands and heart together and say, you know, that's how they will neighbor train cut. And we next generation are going to be there, so we do what we can to get the country. But let me tell you, we have to get the education back. We have to get the health sector up and running in a meaningful way. Get back the pharmacies, them get back X-ray machine there, and all of that. We find say all the Indian them are come and set up the little place where you have to go do them. So you know, all the people take people from out of hospital that can't go private place to go do X-ray. We need our hospital to have these things. That's what the hospital is for. So all these things need to be put back together. So I really love tonight and I must say I thank you all. Yeah, we need the peace. That is true. And to live in harmony. Again, thanks to each and every one of you. Thank you, Sophia Maxwell. Thanks for Letia, who gave our super chat tonight. I appreciate, you know, it's good when someone can really support the channel financially. I do appreciate. Yes, so God bless you. God keep you tonight. Father, we thank you for your love. Thank you for your mercies. Thank you for each and every one that came on to this channel tonight. Thank you for the knowledge that has been imparted as we're about to go one from another. I pray, God, that you will guide us, you will protect us. You are the center of our life and we want to acknowledge you as Lord and King and Savior. Lead and direct us in the way that you want us to go. Be a fence around us, guide us from the ambusher and from all evil forces as we lay our head down to sleep tonight. Let our sleep be sweet. Lead us and guide us and protect us. In Jesus' name, amen. God bless you all. Loving you all until again. I can't give you a time, but just watch out for me. Make sure you hit the notification bell so when I go live, or I upload a video, you'll be there. Bye, Pat. Bye, Sweet Peas. Trevor, thank you. Anywhere to nurse in my hospital from Jamaica and love it here. Wow. I Colleen, good night. Joe Fall, good night. Yeah, Jesus, you're the center of our life. Yes. So in everything we do, we still acknowledge God in our life. Alright, you all have a peaceful and a blessed night. And the remainder of your weekend, if you can go out and enjoy yourself until we meet again by this medium. I am your host and your girl, Auntie Jen. Catch you the next time. Bye, everybody. Good night.